Hardwood, we turn this whip around now to the NBA. CT, the Jazz and Celtics are discussing a sign and trade deal involving Gordon Hayward. What? You're thinking I thought Hayward was going to sign as a free agent. Well, maybe that's not the case. The two teams have discussed the possibility of sending Boston forward Jae Crowder to Utah in exchange for Hayward after he signs a deal with the Jazz, thus the sign and trade. The Celtics need to clear cap space in order to pay Hayward the max they have offered, and reports earlier Wednesday indicated they're shopping Crowder, Marcus Smart, and/or Avery Bradley to do so. If you are the Jazz, CT, should you try and demand more in return in a sign and trade, or just be happy with whatever you can get?
Let's not get carried away. Just about a day ago, on the 4th of July, you thought Gordon Hayward, maybe one of the best players. I mean, obviously, you can go back to Karl Malone and John Stockton, but Gordon Hayward still probably one of the best players in Jazz history. You thought he was walking away and you were getting nothing.
It's true.
All of a sudden, you're getting Jae Crowder back, potentially. Fantastic two-way player, a guy who's under a very team-friendly contract, and you're telling me you want to demand more? Like, whoa, you thought you were getting nothing. At the end of the day, I still think this will be convenient for the Celtics to do this, to try to get Gordon Hayward, but I don't think this is the only way. Say, for instance, if the Jazz don't want to do this deal, I think Danny Ainge will figure out a way to bring Gordon Hayward to the Boston Celtics. So I wouldn't go and get carried away if I'm the Utah Jazz saying, you know what, I need Marcus Smart and I need Jae Crowder, or we won't do it. This is going to help the Utah Jazz try to recover from losing such a great talent like a Gordon Hayward. So if I'm able to get Jae Crowder back, I do it. It's interesting, too. Jae Crowder's dad played in the NBA for a little while. His dad's name is Corey, and he actually played for the Utah Jazz as well.
Did not know that.
Like father, like son, could have that taking place if Crowder does, in fact, join the Jazz.
Something is better than nothing. If you're the Utah Jazz, you might get that back in return as Gordon Hayward is set to move to Boston.